Alright guys, so, sorry for the lack of videos this past day, and probably today as well, but this is where I've been. I've been in this, vortex that is called the World Tournament, and I absolutely hate it, but I'm trying to get at least to somewhat of a high rank just so we can try to get more rewards. My goal is to try to get, like, upper 1000 maybe, but again, like you can see I still need like 44 million, and people seem to be like they've been playing this entire I don't think I've ever gotten 100 million points and I was only at 3000, like, or barely top, like, upper 2000s ish. Like usually 100 million points is like upper 1000, so it's like seems like people are really playing this world tournament, which makes sense because of all the easy A's and stuff like that. I also have some competition in local. I've been trying to get #1 local just so I can get the most rewards, but I'm having a little bit of a competition. I'm not that far behind, so I could maybe overtake these guys if they just eventually stop playing, but it's a little hard catching up right now. But I would definitely recommend him do this world tournament. Like, I know it's not the most fun thing in the world, but the rewards are always pretty good, I would say, and especially with this world tournament in specific, with all the easy A's and stuff like that, you really want to try to get them done because they are actually pretty good easy A's. And if you really absolutely despise the world tournament, which I don't blame you, I would at least recommend for you to at least get all these missions done, which is you basically have to get 30 million points, and you have to win, I think, you have to win 20 times. You have to win 20 times in a row, and then this is just for going through all the stages, like getting up all the way to the max stage. So the missions are really not that hard. You honestly can probably get it done as long as you just have to focus on not losing, because if you get to like 15 wins and you lose, you're gonna have to go and win 20 more times in a row just so you can get the mission done. So quick overview of my team right here. So the only thing I would change about this team if you have this unit is if I had what's their name, Vegeta and Nappa, the Extreme AGL one, I would replace Majin Vegeta with them. I do have Grade 8 Vegeta. You could also use him instead of Majin Vegeta. I just don't like using him because I've kind of noticed that his animation is a little slower when, like, AoEing everybody than Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta is like, because they both need to get their 18 key. Like, Majin Vegeta, you do have to use probably like an orb changing item to get him his 18 key. Meanwhile, Great Vegeta, like, it's probably pretty easy to get him his 18 key just by himself, especially if there's a Goku where he has his intro buff active. But it's just, I feel like his AoE is like a little slower just because like the animation's a little longer, and then just like the animation of him like killing everybody is also slower. But yeah, so the one thing I would replace is probably, if I had Vegeta and Nappa, I would replace Majin Vegeta with them. But other than that, I would keep the team the exact same. You mainly want to run LRs here, just because LRs, if you run a full team of LRs, which is, it'll give you a very high cost, which is this number up here. The higher the cost of your team, the higher, or the more points you get from every fight. So this is basically the team that I would say recommend people to run. I know physical Easier Broly is also really good, but he's only a TUR. Like, maybe I would replace Majin Vegeta for him, but I just want to try to maximize my points, so it's fine. And then for items, you want to use Ghost Ushers because you don't want to get hit at all. And then if you don't want to use Ghost Ushers, you can also do Double King Yama. I guess also you can do double Whis, and then I brought some key items as well. The Tree of Might, and then this orb changing item for Majin Vegeta. The reason why I brought this one instead of, Chilai, because I think Chilai is the one that's AGL. I don't have as much of the Chilai one, and I don't want to use it up, so this one still gets the job done. Like, it'll give him his 18 key, and it'll give him his attack buff too, so it's fine. So let's go ahead and do like a couple runs here while we talk. So one thing that I've noticed, I guess, that is kind of different with this world tournament is I've noticed that in the preliminary, I think other YouTubers have also noticed this, is that the enemies don't seem to wanna, like, they don't go fight each other as much. They tend to, like, or it seems like they tend to beeline towards you now, like, which is good. Like, I'm not complaining about that at all, because that was the most annoying thing about the World Tournament, I would say, is in the preliminaries, sometimes you get these big maps, and then the what's it called, the bots all seem to fight each other, and it's very annoying. Which actually, now that I think about it right now, I mean, I could be wrong, because I guess we'll see in this video if we get it on any of these runs, but I don't think I've gotten any of those other big maps. Like, I've only just been getting this box map over and over again, which again, I do not mind that at all, because that makes everything go way faster. But that, I don't know, I could be wrong, because I've been just sitting here all day, so I'm kind of brain fried right now, but I swear I haven't been getting that small, or those bigger, like, labyrinth maps in the preliminary, and then, like, you have to sit there chasing the bots while the bots sit there fighting each other. Like, that was the most annoying thing. So it's kind of, if they did actually implement that change where the bots are going for you now instead of trying to fight each other, that is like, you know, it's not the greatest. It's not like, oh my god, the world tournament's fixed. It's not like that at all, but it's a start, you know. Eventually I feel like maybe they'll start implementing more and more changes, and it'll be a little bit better. But yeah, I want to say they might have taken out those bigger maps, or at least once you get to difficulty 30, maybe. I don't know. Another thing that I've noticed is, so there is one specific bonus team that you can get in the finals where it's like the first 10 LRs, I think, that came out with the game. And that team basically, like, doubles, like, it's like double or triple the amount of points that you normally get from the finals. And I don't know if it's just me, but I've been getting that team to, like, drop for me quite often. So it's like, I've been getting a lot more points from the finals. Again, I don't know if it's just like a luck thing, or if they just increase the rate of, like, that team coming out. However, it seems to be, like, a little bit more frequent than it used to be. Because I remember, the last time I heavily grinded the World Tournament, I only got that team, like, once. But it's like, with this World Tournament, I'm getting it every, like, 2 or 3 runs. So let me know if any of you guys who are grinding the World Tournament are noticing that as well. It could just be a luck thing, and I'm just getting very lucky, but... so I guess to go off... Oh, sorry, missed the cord. To go off some base strategies here, I guess. I mean, there's not really a strategy per se. If you have STR Bully, you know, use him, because as you can see, he just demolishes everything. And even if you don't have him, you just bring him as a friend, and you can use, like, you know, that Broly right there, and then you can use other units, like, free-to-play Krillin, I would say, like, the only time he doesn't one-shot the entire field, I would say, is when you're in the semifinals or you're in the finals, and then there's a lot of STR enemies. But he is a free-to-play unit, so, you know, when you rainbow him, I would say just give him max crits, and then give him even a crit equips, so that way, like, he does have a pretty high chance of critting against all those STR enemies, and, like, as long as you don't get, like, shafted with the crits, you should be able to just straight up kill everything, even with just Krillin. So, you basically, I would say, I know people used to run the int Chaozu and the tech. I used to be one of those people too, but I kind of started getting annoyed because for some reason every time I would run those guys, even though it would save me the Ghost Ushers, I would have a lot of turns where I would just get them with, like, a support unit, and then I'm just like, okay, I can't AoE anybody here, so that's, like, it takes time out of the run, you know. I would much rather waste Ghost Ushers and then just farm them later, than wasting time, because that's the biggest thing when grinding the World Tournament, is you need to get good at going through this very fast, and then you just have to sit down here and just, you know, plow through as many stages as much as possible, basically. Let's see, do we get the bonus team that I was talking about here? No, we did not. We'll probably do like 2 or 3 runs in this video just to see if we can get it, but another annoying thing, I guess, that I've been experiencing with this World Tournament is that, like, I stop playing for like 5 minutes, or like sometimes I don't even stop playing, like I just kind of slow down in playing, just because, like, my brain kind of gets a little haywired, per se. My brain gets a little bit haywired, so I end up, like, kind of slowing down, like, and stuff like that, and like I end up dropping like a couple hundred spots, which is just, it's a little bit infuriating. That's like, I didn't even stop playing, like I didn't even go to take like a mental break. I'm still here and I dropped like 300 spots. So it's just like, it's just very, it seems like people are very like grinding this world tournament here just because everyone wants to get the characters easy and stuff like that. I mean, like, and again, it makes sense. I would say a lot of these easy A characters are pretty good. And LR Piccolo might be the best free-to-play unit in the game once easy aid. That Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is really good because he stacks defense and he gives support. Keep in mind that it is support only to like specific typings, but I think he supports like 4 or like 3 different typings. So it's like, if you have a lot of units on your team that are in those typings, you can just throw him on the team, and like I think he'll work great. Again, I have not seen showcases of him quite yet, but I think he'll be pretty damn good. Like, you can probably even bring him into red zone stages. And the other great thing is they actually gave people free copies of all these characters, except for the Kid Goku. I don't know why they didn't, like, maybe because Kid Goku's on the Dragon Ball Saga banner and he's not on like the Ward banner. I don't know, but they didn't give copies of the Goku for some reason. But we did get 2 copies of the Bardock, 2 copies of the Goku, and then 2 copies of Gohan. So for people who never really play the World Tournament and never really summon, you can still get these characters, and then, you know, if you grind hard enough, you can at least easy a few of them, and then you'll have good units in your box. I would definitely prioritize easying Piccolo first, just because Piccolo, I feel like, especially if you've been playing this game for a while and you didn't just start now, you might have him with at least, I think mine is with 2 dupes, and then they just gave out 1 free copy as well, so I'll have him with 3 dupes. Maybe I can pull my last copy when we do the summons later, but I would love to have him rainbowed, because he will work great with the new Gohan that just came out. So if any of you guys have pulled the new Gohan, that Piccolo works pretty good with him. So, and again, he also just works great with like Orange Piccolo and all that stuff. So Piccolo is in a really good shape in the game right now. So, but yeah, and like again, I'm sorry for not exciting videos per se. Like, I really wanted to go do just like link level the new Gohan and go do showcases of him, but I haven't even had time to even get started on that, just because like I don't know, I've just been here. This is probably the most I've grinded. Like, it's kind of frustrating because this is like the most I've grinded World Tournament in a while, but this is not the highest I've placed. So like, that just goes to show you how like competitive it is right now with how many people are grinding and stuff like that. I guess the good thing is like, now that it's daytime for us, in Japan it's like nighttime-ish, so like a lot of the competition might go to bed soon, so I'll probably be able to get a pretty big lead. But then again, when I go to bed tonight, I'll probably wake up and you know, like, I think the tournament ends in around like 18 hours or so, because I think it ends at like 7 in the morning tomorrow. So it's like, I'm gonna go to bed like probably at like 12 or 1 in the morning tonight, and in like in those 6 or 7 hours I'm gonna drop like a couple thousand spots. It's just like, it's just gonna be frustrating. But yeah, I'm trying to get a high position to be able to easy either all the characters or most of the characters. I think in order for you to easy all the characters right away, you have to get like top 500 or something, which is a little bit ridiculous. But so if I can't easy all the characters, I might like do a poll or something, and I'll let you guys decide which characters you guys want to see, like which characters you want me to, like, I'll definitely easy Piccolo. That's the first one I'm easying, but like I'll do a poll for the other characters. Like, you guys can decide which one you want to see first. You want to see Bardock? Do you want to see Goku? Because, you know, if I'm only able to easy like 2, the other 2 are gonna have to wait until the next World Tournament, which might not be until like 2 or 3 more months, which is kind of annoying. But, and then probably when that World Tournament comes around, I don't know, they might easy another set of characters. So it's like, hopefully, like, I would kind of hope they at least do like one more world tournament without easying any other characters, just so that we can have time to get the first batch done and then we can get another batch. Ugh. Ugh. Bless me, I guess. No bonus team, unfortunately, but yeah. I just hope they give us at least some breathing room just to be able to finish the first batch, because a lot of people here, like, some people might not even be able to get one character easy aid, like maybe just get Piccolo done, and then like the other 4 are probably not going to be done. So I hope they give us a little bit of breathing room here. But yeah, this is basically what you do. I feel like a lot of people know how to, I guess, play the World Tournament. Just the main thing I can give is just do not get hit. Don't even, like, the only time I would risk it is if your character has type advantage and the character that is attacking you is not an AoE character. If it's an AoE character, you Ghost Usher or you get rid of their attack at all costs. Like, do not risk it, because the AoEs will kill you every single time. Meanwhile, like, if it's just like, I don't know, if it's just like someone like, I don't know, like one of the Ginyu Force units attacking your Broly, like if it's the physical Ginyu Force attacking SDR Broly, like he has type advantage, so even if he gets supered by the Ginyu Force, he won't die. But again, if you really want to be safe, I would say just Ghost Usher every turn if you're getting attacked before. If you're not getting attacked before you attack, and you have, SDR Broly most of the time one phases everything. So like in this part right here, like I don't have to worry because SDR Broly is just gonna kill everybody, and I don't have to worry about Ghost Ushering or something like that. So it's very nice when you get turns like this, but when you end up getting every single fight they attack before, you're gonna have to spend a lot of Ghost Ushers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do the World Tournament. I'll probably do a separate video after this one. We'll do some summons and I'll show off like all the rewards that you can get once you clear out all the missions, because I have not picked up any of the missions yet. They're all sitting in my box. My box is like 99 plus right now, so we'll pick up all the missions and then we'll go do a couple summons. Again, I don't want to stop playing this for too. I mean, like, I want to stop playing this, obviously, because this is just like actually painful to just sit here and do this over and over again. But I gotta do it for the content, man. I gotta get higher placement so I can get these characters easy aid and be able to show them off. But I'll try to do a quick summoning video on the World Tournament units just so that I can take a little bit of a break. But again, I can't stop playing for too long, because like I said, I've stopped playing for like a couple minutes and I would drop like 300 spots, because it seems like no one is like taking breaks, like, or at the very least, if people are taking breaks, they're taking breaks for like not even an hour, and then they're coming back in and they're playing for another like 12. So very, very competitive World Tournament, probably the most competitive World Tournament ever since I have played World Tournament on JP in my like 4 years of being here. So let me know if you guys are experiencing this. I'll go ahead and end the video here, and I'll come back with a summoning video a little while after. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are stuck in this vortex of the World Tournament, or if you guys are not even bothering and you're actually having fun with the game, because hey, it's a great time to drop the most depressing game mode in the 8th anniversary. Like, this is this is content and this is giving rewards, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I should count this as a negative or a positive for the World Tournament. Like, I mean, in all seriousness, I'd probably say it's a positive just because it's rewards, it's easy A's, all that stuff. But it's just the fact that they dropped this right after the new LRs. So it's like, oh hey, new LRs, and like you get to play with them for like a day, and then you have to be stuck here for 3 days playing this. So it's like, I pulled Gohan and I did one showcase with him, and then I went to go link level him, and now we're here. So it's like, I'll never be able to the showcase for Gohan's red zone might be a little while. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are stuck in this vortex too, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.